According to the analysis in the midterm report, we have finished the stage of background and concept development stage, and we do some analysis of the challenges in the system engineering analysis of smartphone devices. Today we are going to analyze other system engineering stages of the manufacturing of smartphone devices. Today we are going to talk about four stages. They are engineering development stage, post-development stage, system engineering challenges of the program, and the summary and lessons learned from the whole process. So the first topic we'll talk today is the engineering development stage, and this stage is divided into three parts: advanced development, engineering design, and integration and evaluation stage. They are aiming at different stage of the engineering development. They during this stage, we will find many risks and problems, and we will find ways to solve it. And at last, we will do an integration of the components and make an evaluation. So the first one is advanced development, and there are many challenges and uncertainties of the developing process. First, we all know that the advanced smartphone is a product which applies many new cutting-edge technologies, such as the folding screen technology, 5G technology, high-quality AI chip, and new batteries, and so on. So the first one we'll talk about is folding screen. Actually, folding screen has already been applied in some new advanced phone, but the screen cannot yet be mass-produced. And at the same time, the production qualification rate is still a big problem. Most of the traditional mobile phone screen production uses glass and silicon wafers, since they have many good qualities such as flatness and high temperature resistance. However, since the folding screen uses new material, previous manufacturing experience cannot be copied and applied. And there are two main technology in this area at now. One is LTPS technology, and another is ULT-NSSP technology. Um, at present, LTPS is the mainstream technology, but the ULT-NSSP technology could slow down cost and has many other advantages. So we could expect that in the future, one of them could help us to do the massive production of folding screen. And another thing of folding screen is whether it's an OLED screen or LCD screen. At present, LCD screen is the mainstream screen, but OLED has many new advantages. It is lighter and thinner and more powerful, efficient, and more suitable for use in folding screens. At present, many brands are taking experiments for the OLED, and there are over 1 billion OLED screen used in the mobile phones at present. So we could expect in the future this technology will be more and more popular. And another challenge is 5G technology. It is a hot topic with many challenges. First, we need to know that the main requirements for 5G are high transmission rate, low latency, large-scale device connection, and bigger capacity. And the main problem of 5G technology is the diffraction ability of the signal is very poor, and the launch distance is very short. It is need to have much more basic stations than 4G technology. And another problem is the high requirement of cloud computing servers and storage systems. Since we all know that for 5G technology, the transmission data will be much larger than before. And the next problem is the battery. The abundant new functions and the 5G network will bring great power demand. Whether the battery's heating problem and the life problem can be solved becomes crucial. They also greatly affect the customer's experience. Low quality batteries will bring great risks to business. Thus, new high quality battery is in the consideration of advanced development stage. And the last challenge is AI chip. The current AI chip research has achieved initial results. However, whether the function completion is enough, the performance of the speed and the efficiency when executing AI algorithms are all important. And these properties directly affect the response speed and the user experience of mobile phones. At present, through continuous iterations, the amount of calculation that the chip can support has become larger and larger, which could be critical for advanced smartphone. Um, and these are the challenges we found in the engineering development stage. And next is engineering design stage. This stage is for solving the risks. First, as for the screen, the main solution is improving product yield and improve the product quality, extend the service life. At present, since the screen cannot be mass produced, the problem is damage caused by repeated folding, and the brands of the folding screen need to improve their technology. And as for the black screen and system crash, we always reset or restart the phone, and since because that this situation is mostly due to edge situations and duplex processes. This is a redundancy mechanism for the system. Even edge cases don't often show up in the development process. The engineer must test repeatedly for this situation to secure stability. And as for other components such as batteries, chips, or the SIM card or other components, qualification rate could exceed 95%. So, which means that they are their qualities are very good in our normal life. And if these things have problems, we could send them uh, to the factory, and the brand's engineer will help us repair it. And the last stage is integration and evaluation. For implementing this process, we could use flowcharts method to analyze the system. Uh, Flowchart method means that we go through the total stages, how the production is worked, and we will make many input conditions, include many factors. As for the smartphone, the factors such as temperature, pressure, mobile phone pressure resistance, drop resistance, humidity, and also the performance of the phone itself is also very important, such as the acceptance, voltage range, the use time, and battery life, and so on. And then is the Next part, post-development stage. The first part of this stage is product. In this process, we will try to use engineering design to make the final product. This process not only needs to consider the quality of the parts, the overall industrial design and other issues, but also requires engineers to formulate the production process, consider the stability of production funds, the performance of production equipment, and other issues. One core thing of this stage is we need to know that there are 7 stages of this part. There are ID, MD, HW, SWPM, sourcing, QA, and we will introduce towards them in the following statements. So the first stage is industry design. And this process is mainly for the material, color, appearance, feel, thickness, and other issues of the phone. In companies that have independently designed operating systems, the interface design, the color style, and icon form of the operating system are also designed in this process. For example, Apple's flight icon design and different versions operating system is designed in this stage. And sometimes you even need to take into account gender differences in mobile phone design preferences. Different software has different audience, and the proportion of men and women may vary greatly. And the next stage is mechanical design. Mechanical design is also a vital part of mobile phone production. This stage integrates all the important parts of the mobile phone and designs their respective relative positions. For example, where the headphone design, where is the charging hole design, the screen and casing of the mobile phone, such as the connection, where the SIM card is inserted, how to design the layouts, the camera, including early times if the mobile phone has a flip or slide function, how to design and implement details, whether the flip is smooth and whether the slide is stable are all need to be determined through the mechanical design. And next part is hardware design. This process is more about designing some details of the in conjunction with the structure design process, such as circuit and antenna design. And it is necessary to continuously communicate with the structural design department, which is the mechanical design department. And the next part is software design. It is very complete process and has many things to do. Software design mainly includes operating system design, testing, finding bugs, and testing compatibility, consistency, and other operations. How to ensure data security, how to design and manage user permissions, how to manage and clean up cache data, and how to design the built-in functions of the phone are all responsible for this stage. And next part is project management. Project management process is responsible for designing and coordinating all resources, rationally arranging the construction period and the goals of each stage with professional resource allocation. So the project management department is like a manager to know the all things of the process. And next part is sourcing. The resource department is more similar to the supply chain department, which is responsible for constantly discovering newer, better, and lower cost of production materials, including production materials, test materials, etc. And the last stage is quality assurance. It is very important. The quality assurance department is very responsible for determining the quality of the product, confirm the implementation, manufacturability, and the safety of each process in the production process. Uh, and this stage is to ensure product quality. The many major brands manufacturers attach great importance to this process.